Alright guys, hello, welcome back to another video. So this is my first facecam video. I have live streamed facecam a lot for the past few weeks, but I am today making a video. I'm trying to become a gamer. I'm trying to get in the gaming industry. Earlier, when I was a kid, I used to go to cyber cafes and play games like Hitman, Need for Speed Most Wanted, GTA, Counter Strike, and more. But I have never really been in. I have always been into gaming, but never really had any. I never really had any exposure to systems that could run games efficiently.
Much later.
I declare myself as a non-gamer. So today, as a non-gamer, I want to react to every game of the year since the Game of the Year award started. So the 1980s first game of the year was Pac-Man. Okay, so 1980s Pac-Man. Is it that old of a game? I mean, I used to play Pac-Man as a kid. I am born in 2004, so I was in my computer lab, I would say, in my school time, like when I was in first standard. Pac-Man was the most highly anticipated game because that was the only thing that would run in our computers, and that was the only game that was available to us to play in our computers. And we did not have any internet access that time, so yeah, this is so this was deserving. But the soundtracks I remember were very different. Donkey Kong. So okay, so I don't. Oh, I have played this as well. I have played this as well in PC. Although it's Nintendo Street Fighter 2. Oh man. Oh man, that just hit me so much. Uh, if you guys don't know, Street Fighter 2 was the first game of its kind. There was nothing like Street Fighter before. Like, even the most famous fighting, not the most famous fighting, one of the most influential fighting series of all time, Mortal Kombat, not Mortal Kombat, Tekken is also inspired from this. It's the same format. Many Dragon Ball Z games are inspired from this because it's the same fighting format. This game, even I can play this game. Why did he do it? The fuck, bro thinks he's Goku. 4 as well. That's fine. Oh, the precursor to IGI type games. Okay, I love it. These were the games because of which the games like IGI were developed. We can even see the graphics are a bit like it is a downgrade because IGI released 3 years later, I guess, in 2000. But these are the precursors to IGI. So I love that the community is so supportive. IGI is the one of games that I played a lot. Hey, debatable, huh?
Which
Halo
is
1.
where you come in, Chief.
IGI has goofier IGI has graphics here, guys. But it's a shame I'm comparing the graphics to IGI. Although it is almost the same, but Halo is also a series that has been industry defying at times and very disappointing at times, in my opinion. So this is a W. Halo series is an absolute W for the gaming industry. Prince of Persia. Oh, my, why the graphics are so immaculate. The, this holds up. I mean, this is not bad. Why this is such a leap, such a graphic leap, bro. That's insane, bro. You saw that character. Wait. I'll show you guys again. See. Even this, bro. I can still play this game. I can 100% play this game still. Man, this is good. Okay, this is a huge leap in graphics from the previous games. Okay, this was a W years of gaming. But it is so sad that Prince of Persia's franchise died. I think there was one game of Prince of Persia which was infinitely hyped, but then Yeah. Sorry for the technical break. Yeah, so I was just saying that it's sad that how this franchise has died when at the time of me making this video, because oof, I think there was, I don't remember the title, there was some Prince of Persia game which was infinitely hyped and it did not deliver. It bombed massively and the franchise just died. Let's just continue. It's already a long ass video. I'm not even halfway there. And for Halo 2, as I said, Halo is also a gift to the gaming community. Gaming community. Halo users. Gameplay looks good. Okay, this is a game changer. Okay, the Resident Evil 4. This is still one of the greatest stories of all time. This is right up there with stories like RDR2, God of War. I mean, God of War is not a Witcher 3, you can say. Then if you take an early game example, then I must say this is up there with GTA San Andreas. The story was immaculate of GTA San Andreas as well, nobody could deny it. If you compare it to the latest games, it's right up there with Elden Ring's story. And fun fact, if you didn't know, I just came to know recently because I followed this year's Game of the Year. Resident Evil 4 had a remake this year and it was nominated for the Game of the Year's award. But unfortunately, 2023 was a really massive year for gaming, so it didn't win any awards. Probably. It might have, I don't remember properly. But not the Game of the Year, of course. So, and you will get to know for the what game won the Game of the Year awards this year. Let's just continue. This is a massive W for the gaming industry. You will see the character models here, and you will see the gameplay right now after this, as you will be mind blown how a 2005 game still holds up.
Freeze!
How did they manage to make the character so badass, so sexy, and so this still holds up, man. Probably people will say no, it doesn't. But this is the earliest game that I can still enjoy and play immaculately. That is so good.
It's time to
2005,
stop.
You can't even imagine.
It's time to
What
stop,
other games
okay?
look like in 2005? This is
No
a
more.
massive W, bro.
Where the fuck are your
Resident Evil
parents?
4. Okay,
Who are your
I'm
parents?
praising it a lot,
I'm gonna
but
call
this is one
Child
of the
Protective
greatest games of all
Services.
time. No
It's
one
time to stop.
I'll be playing the remake soon if my PC allows it. And Leon is a badass character as well. Why, this is so good. Grand Theft Auto 4 GTA 4. Oh my god. I mean, whatever I say about this game, it just doesn't. It will not give justice.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
I think GTA San Andreas and GTA 4 are the greatest GTAs of all time. GTA 5 doesn't even come close to beating GTA 4 and GTA San Andreas in terms of story. So let's just play. That might be a hot take, I don't know. Man, this still looks so good. But Rockstar was always ahead of its time. Oh, in my friend's PS4, nothing else. RDR1. I still remember. I don't remember actually. I was a kid. This year I completed RDR2 because I just got a new laptop, which was able to run this game. So when I was researching about RDR2 and RDR1 series, I found out that people were very disappointed when the game was about to release. Like, what the fuck is this Arthur Morgan character, and why are we playing John Marston? We need the origin story of John Marston and stuff like that. But as we see that if that was the response people were having for John Marston, how impactful of the character he would have been in RDR1, 100% deserving of the Game of the Year that year. Far Cry 3, peak Far Cry here, guys. There was no Far Cry better than this. Not even 4, not even 5. People regard 5 as a very OP Far Cry and stuff, but no, nothing comes close to Far Cry 3 story. This is the only Far Cry that I vaguely remember about. Because I have played this in my friend's PC at that time. Around 13, 14. That's good. Industry defining game, once again. This was the game changer, 2013 Last of Us. Okay, this 2013 was a packed year. 2013 had Last of Us and GTA 5 as a contender for Game of the Year. But if any other year, if GTA 5 was released in 2011 or 2012, probably it could have won the Game of the Year. But because it was in 2013, The Last of Us definitely had a massive edge over. The story is a 10 on 10. The graphics for 2013 were 10 on 10. Although GTA 5 still holds the Last of Us sold up equally as well. So this is, I mean, there is not enough praise to be done about this game. Whatever I say would always be less. This is one of the greatest story mode games of all time. No one can deny it. Dragon Age Inquisition. I never played this game. 2013 was the year when the game started looking really good. Because this is also, this feels very 2015 Witcher the Wild Hunt, again an industry defining game. Not an industry defining game, I would say, but one of the greatest games of all time. I must say this game is, ooh, this is a top 5. Let's just put it here. This is one of the top 5 games of all time. For me, I won't say any other top 5 games right now, but Witcher is definitely up there. Witcher 3. It's regard sometime later. Overwatch, Robbery, Overwatch never have been Game of the Year. Uncharted 4 released the same year. I think Uncharted 4 deserved it, but Overwatch was a fine game. But for me, it's what Legend. See, this is what I mean, right? 1986, The Legend of Zelda started. It's been 31 years after which The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild came in, and it won Game of the Year. The series still holds up. The series still continues. It's one of the oldest series of all time, and it's one of the most impactful series of all time as well in the game community. Although the graphics are funny, but this is what this game is supposed to be. It is a hi-fi rush type game if you compare it to God of War 2018. So this is the most. This was a W year for gaming, to be honest. I skipped 2015 and 2014 were also a W year for gaming. But we had Marvel Spider-Man, we had RDR2, and we had God of War in same year. It was so packed. The lineup was really packed.
Fine. My turn.
Okay, no, if I had not disrated this game of anything, the boss fights were really good. The story was really good. It was not like a typical God of War story. They took a risk with this game, changing the combat system entirely and changing Kratos entirely, but that paid off really massively, really well. As you can see, it won Game of the Year 2018, and I really liked this game. Like, okay, this is a really good game. This is a masterpiece, bro. But this was a very packed year for 2018, so I will say deserving, but still debatable. Sekiro died twice. Look at this game. I know about this game. I was thinking about playing this game, but the reason I won't play this game anytime soon because I don't have the skills to play this game. I'll just be blunt. I can't play this game. I am nowhere near playing this game. 2020 was also a very debatable year because Last of Us 2, which won the Game of the Year that year,
It's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard.
It Takes Two. I have not played this game, but I've seen the game. And I've seen the reviews. I'll say nothing about it. I tried once, like, but I've heard this is a game like this winning game of the year. Okay, Elden Ring was a masterpiece. The only competitor to Elden Ring was God of War Ragnarok last year, but God of War Ragnarok was released too late. I mean, not too late. It was still nominated for Game of the Year, but it released like 1.5 weeks before the nominations are supposed to close. Means the date of you being nominated was supposed to close. Because I have seen God of War Ragnarok's gameplay and I have seen people's reviews, and they regard God of War Ragnarok as a masterpiece as well. But because Elden Ring was it was a very defining game for many people, and this is still a master. People regard this as a masterpiece as well. And 2022 was also a good year for gaming. The only debate, as I said, was God of War Ragnarok, but I think this deserves Game of the Year 2022. No problem. Video didn't talk about was 2023 because this was not the latest version of this video, but I'll just speak about it briefly. So this year there were games like Alan Wake 2, there were games like The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, there was games like Baldur's Gate 3, Spider-Man, and Mario game still in the Game of the Year. That is a huge W for the Mario community. And one more game was there, which I think I'm forgetting. Sorry for that game's fans. But and Baldur's Gate 3 won this year's Game of the Year awards. And I believe, because I have not played the game, okay? I have not played any of the 2023 Game of the Year games. But in my opinion, I have seen Baldur's Gate 3's gameplay, I have seen Spider-Man's gameplay. And Baldur's Gate 3 won Game of the Year 2023. And it fucking deserved it. Okay, there's no debate. There should be no debate about it winning Game of the Year. There is a major debate for the Spider-Man fans that Spider-Man 2 should have won it. It was really good, but I'll suggest a video of you guys here and play a video here. You should definitely go and watch that video. It's beautifully explained there how Baldur's Gate 3 was an industry-defining game, and it really was an industry-defining game for an RPG game. For an RPG game, there is no other game, I would be honest, like Baldur's Gate 3. You have so much content in there. In your every playthrough, you will find new things. You will find you can create your own story, and even many studios said that please don't compare us to our games to Baldur's Gate 3 because you would be disappointed because it's just that good of a game. I'll link a video here. I'll play some part of it just right now.
In the comments. But getting back to the topic at hand, Baldur's Gate 3. Now I have played around 50 to 60 hours of Baldur's Gate 3. And I'll compare this to Spider-Man Remastered PC since I've played both games on the same platform, that's PC. And I can easily say that both games are amazing in their own ways. Spider-Man is great when it comes to storytelling gameplay with constant action, all hand-stitched for you. Baldur's Gate 3 on the other hand, well, how do I begin, It's a completely different genre of gaming. With its open world map that's full of life, to the vast number of choices that you can't possibly fathom.
Thank you for watching. That was it for the video. We'll see you in the next one. Tab tak ke liye, tata, bye bye.